Good morning! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make fresh green beans. The ingredients that you will need are 4 cups of water, 6 cups of fresh green beans that have been cut and washed, 2 large Vidalia onions that have been sliced, and the dry ingredients that you will need are 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ground pepper, and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. And you will also need olive oil, and last you will need a closed container. Alright, let's get started. The first thing that you will need to do is pour at least 2 tablespoons of oil in the bottom of your pan. Next, you need to put your stovetop on at least medium-high. Then, this is the key to making green beans the way I grew up making them, except I'm making the green beans a little bit healthier. We're using olive oil instead of bacon fat. And we like a lot of onions in our green beans. So what I do first is I take the onions and I toss them in olive oil, and I try to get them evenly coated and browned. So this is the first step, and again I'm going to make sure that the onions have been sauteed and slightly browned, and this will just take a few minutes, so I'll let you see the next step after the onions are done. Alright, I wanted to show you what the onions look like before we put our next ingredient in. They are becoming translucent, and I have coated them with the olive oil. They're starting to brown very nicely. So I'm getting ready to place our green beans into the container. And again, these are fresh green beans, and they have been washed and cut. So the next step is I'm tilting my stock pot so you can see. I'm going to just mix the onions throughout the green beans so you can see. Then I'm going to pour 1 cup of water in the container, and I'm going to reserve my 2nd cup to gradually add throughout the cooking process, because I'm going to be cooking these on low for at least an hour to an hour and a half. And last, I'm placing my dry ingredients, and I'm going to be tossing the ingredients throughout the green beans. And again, we like a lot of garlic, so if you choose to use less or more of one of the spices that I've suggested, feel free to tweak it. And remember that it becomes your recipe once you start making it a couple of times and tweaking it for yourself. So I'm starting to stir the green beans and the onions, and I'm adding my dry ingredients. And throughout cooking, I will be adding more garlic and pepper and salt that you see in my container just as it cooks down. And I just love to use spices that helps increase the flavor of your food. So there you have it, a quick and easy side dish. And I'm going to cover and turn it down to medium-low. And again, you want to stir throughout the cooking process, add more of the spices if you wish, and I will let you see what the green beans look like after they have been cooked. Well, here you have it, a perfect side dish for your next meal. Fresh green beans with Vidalia onions. I hope you enjoy. Until next time.